My very first job was with an environmental consultant firm and not a Greenpeace type of organization. We were actually helping oil companies and chemical companies file permits with the TCEQ, the Texas Environmental Board, to put pollutants into our air, land, and water. And seeing that just absolutely made me sick. It was disgusting to see firsthand what was being dumped into the environment right outside of our cities. Working this job, a complete light switch went off in my head. I became so angry at what was happening to the environment. I sat there asking myself, what can I do? You know, I wanted to just march into Congress and tell them that they needed to change policies because we were destroying the environment. But I knew nobody would listen to me if I did that. So the epiphany I had was that I needed to start small and just needed to do something. You know, you can start small, but everybody needs to do something. And so that's when I started my first company, which was an organic landscaping company. I researched energy, I researched water, and I started to research food. Those were the three things that I thought were most important to the biggest challenges that we are facing right now as a society. I think a lot of times now we kind of take food for granted because of how far we've evolved with food. Food was the original revolution that allowed societies to build and communities to form. We're talking about the absolute fabric that has allowed us to evolve. And it has evolved to a point where it's heading down a path that it shouldn't be going down anymore. Food consumes more water than all other forms of human consumption combined. Agriculture does. Agriculture consumes more energy than everything except for us driving our cars. It's an absolutely huge industry, and it's the absolute center and core of our society. I needed to do something with food, and I wanted to help as many people as I could, whether it just be my family or my friends or my community or the nation or the world, get closer to sustainability through food.